Sometimes you want to mix control of a drive with the PLC and with direct digital and analog inputs. This can be achieved in the Siemens drive fairly easily, and we'll do a quick demonstration for the setup of these types of control. This works with Profibus, Profinet, USS. We will first commission the drive as normal with PLC controls. We go to the Setup Wizard under the Control Unit. Use Expert. Encodable is Control. These are all, of course, set according to your needs. We're going to pick a field bus control to start off with. Put in your normal motor data and voltage data. This just has sample data from a demo drive. And once we do this, it will set all the communication pathways and connector links and connector links in the drive for Profibus, or Profinet in this case. And that will allow us to then customize it to what we want to go direct. When we go to free telegram, it will not actually change any of the telegram links, but will keep the ones that were set up during the wizard, but will allow us to change them. If we didn't go to free telegram, you will get a grayed out selection if you're trying to, like, say, change the speed set point or other digital controls. As you can see there, means you can't change it. So what we're going to have to do is go to free telegram, and that will make these selectable again. Here it defaulted to select the standard telegram, but whatever telegram you wanted to set up at, you'd select it, and it would default everything to that telegram. Now I'm going to go to free telegram. As you can see, it leaves everything just the way it was, but now it's in a full white background. So now we can actually customize our links. Okay, let's say we want speed set point to come from an analog versus coming from the drive. All right, so we can customize that. Say, okay, I don't want it to come from the second word of the telegram of the PLC. I'm going to want it to come from, let's say, an analog hooked up directly to the drive. So I can go down here, select an analog, and now I have a pot hooked to it, so there's actually a set point you can see there, 750 RPM, and that goes through. Now, you can still have the digital controls coming from the PLC and the analog coming from the pot, or you could reverse that, or you could have them all come from the digital IOs as well. So here it defaults to whether ramp function generator enabled. Let's say I don't necessarily want to enable that manually. I just want it always enabled. So I'll put a 1 in. The same with these other enables. So I'm just going to set these to a 1. So that makes the routing always on. All right, the next thing I'm going to want to do is, do I want it right now? It's having the PLC start and stop and e-stop the drive. But maybe I want that to be some digital ins. So you go to the 800s here, 840s. You can see how these are all still defaulted to the Profinet. So now I'm going to say, hey, I want these to come from, see, I want this one to come from digital input 1 or 0.0. I want the e-stop to come from the next input. I want the quick stop to come from a third input, or in this case, I'll just say, nah, I just want that to be always enabled. Regular operational enable, I'm just going to say I want that always on, so I don't have to hook up a digital, and I don't have to program it in the PLC. You leave that on there for digital controls from the PLC, so that one always stays at bit 10. And that's all you have to do. Save and write to EEPROM, and you're ready to roll.